Hey guys, Tony Schmaltz here. So, you got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? What am I talking about? How bad do you want better things in your life? You got to ask yourself that question. How bad do you really want it? Because everyone says they want a better life. They want to make more money. They want a better family life. They want a better personal life. They want to lose weight. They want to have that beach body. But how bad do you want it? There's a reason why I'm asking. So today I was sitting with some clients and I went through some goal setting exercises. And part of that exercise was to take your top five things that you really want to accomplish in the next few years and ask yourself, why? Why do I want these things? Why do I want that fancy sports car? Why do I want the beach house? Why do I want, $1 million in the bank account? Why? And there's a reason behind that. Because if you don't really have a good reason why, then you're never going to push yourself to actually get there. And so I asked them when I was talking to these guys about setting their goals, and these guys are amazing clients, by the way. When I was talking to them about setting their goals, I said, for your next 10-year goals, make a list. Excuse me. Make a list as long as you want. 10 items, 20 items, 30 items, 40 items, 50 items. Doesn't matter. But when you're done making that list, pick the top 5 that you really want. And then ask yourself, next to those 5 things, why do I want it? And if you don't have a good reason why, you might want to switch to something else. When it comes to that fancy sports car, I want to drive a Lamborghini. Why do you want to drive a Lamborghini? Well, because I want to show it off to everybody that said I couldn't do this. Is that really a good reason why? Is it? Or what about exchanging that Lamborghini for, I want to be able to pay for all my kids' college? Because at the cost of college nowadays, guess what? For 2 kids, that's the cost of a Lamborghini, at least a sporty Lamborghini. So think about why. Think about why it is you want to do this. And do you really want it that bad? Because if you really want it that bad, then you're going to take the steps necessary to make it happen. You're going to get up earlier. You're going to stay up later. You're going to find those trainings. You're going to find the coach. You're going to read the books. You're going to do the actions necessary to make that happen. But not if you don't have a strong enough why. Not if you don't want it bad enough. So think about how badly you want it. When you say, this is my goal, think about how badly you want that goal. Or is it just something you're saying to make yourself feel better or to make people around you feel better? What is it? Is it that, or is it because you actually want it? When you get laser focused on what those things are that you really want, then you'll go to the ends of the earth to make those happen. So think about that. Get laser focused in on what it is you really want, and then find the path to get there. Because if you want it bad enough, you'll find the path. And it may cost you a little extra money. It may take you a little more time than you're used to. But if you really want it bad enough, you'll find the way to do it. When was the last time you sat there and thought about, how badly do I want this? Probably been a while, hasn't it? I know what you're thinking, Tony. Well, I really want it bad, but man, I just can't find the time. Baloney. If you really want it bad enough, you will find the time. You will find the money. You will make it happen. Make it happen. Whatever it is. Find your why. And then make it happen. And want it bad enough to where you wake up in the morning saying, man, I'm going to make this happen today. I may only be able to do one thing today, but I'm going to do one thing tomorrow. And I'm going to wake up thinking I'm going to do that one thing. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow going, I'm going to do one more thing on top of that other thing. It's funny. It was an example that Jim Rohn gave in one of his audios. And most people are like, I really want to write a book, but I can never see myself writing 300 or 400 pages in a book. Well, what about this? Do you think you could make it happen where if you wrote 1 page a day, that in a year, with 1 page a day, you'd have a 365-page book? 1 page. That's easy. You can do that blindfolded. You can speak it into the microphone and have something typed for you. When you talk about writing a book, it sounds so overwhelming. But when you break it down into that, doing 1 page a day, man, a year's not that long of a time. And then I'll have a 365-page book. Wow. That sounds a lot easier now, doesn't it? So it depends on how bad you want it. So that's what I got for you tonight. Think about how bad you want it and what you're willing to do to make that happen. Let me know what you thought below. And have a great night. And don't forget, always remember to be schmaltzy. Have a good one, everyone.